أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. فإن آمنوا بمثل ما آمنتم به فقد اهتدوا وإن تولوا فإنما هم في شقاق فسيكفيكهم الله وهو السميع العليم. صبغة الله ومن أحسن من الله صبغة ونحن له عابدون. Surah.Baqarah verses 137 and 138. The translation is: So, if they believe in the same way as you believe, they will have certainly found the right path. And if they turn away, then the fact is that they are in antagonism. Then Allah will suffice you against them, and He is the all-hearing, the all-knowing. We dye ourselves with the coloring of Allah, for who is better in coloring than Allah? We are to worship none but Him. In verse number 136, Allah SWT has informed the Muslims what they should reply to the non-Muslims who are inviting them to their own religion. So the crux of that reply is that we believe in Allah and in whatever Muhammad ﷺ has given us as a sunnah, and also we believe in all the previous prophets, Ibrahim a.s., Ismail a.s., Ishaq a.s., Yaqub a.s., his sons, and all the other prophets, including Hazrat Isa a.s., Hazrat Musa a.s., and we believe in everything that was revealed on these prophets, and that we do not distinguish between these prophets. So this verse was actually a sort of a dawah for the Jews and other non-Muslims that they should accept Islam. And verse 137 is a specification of this statement, which is actually telling the Jews that if they accept Islam, then they will be successful like Prophet ﷺ and the Sahaba are successful. So the verse says, فَإِنْ آمَنُوا, so if they believe, the Jews believe in Allah, بِمِثْلِ مَا آمَنْتُمْ بِهِ, similarly to how you, O Muhammad ﷺ, and the Sahaba have believed in Allah. If they believe in Allah like that, like you have believed, then فَقَدْ اهْتَدَوْا, then definitely they will have found the right path, they would have been guided. Now here Allah SWT has used the word بِمِثْلِ مَا آمَنْتُمْ, similarly to how you have believed. And this means that there is a certain criteria of iman that is required from Allah SWT, and that is exactly the iman that is part of Millat Ibrahim. And if anyone digresses from this level of iman and its quality, then definitely that person has not found the right path. He is on the wrong path. So the basic message is that in all the things that on which Muhammad ﷺ and the Sahaba have believed, so we must believe in exactly those things in exactly the same way. There should not be any reduction, or there should not be any addition in anything. And the way these people have sincerely followed the instructions of Allah, so the requirement of the iman is that others should also do the same. For example, one digression from this level of iman is that we start to associate the sifat or the characteristics of Allah Ta'ala to human beings, aliyazu billah. For example, if someone says that Prophet Muhammad ﷺ is Hazir and Nazir, he is present everywhere and is looking at everything, aliyazu billah, or that he is Alimul Ghaib, he knows about the knowledge of the unseen, everything in the unseen he knows about it, aliyazu billah. So both of these beliefs are wrong beliefs, and they digress from the belief of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and the beliefs of Sahaba. Similarly, the Jews, they kept such an enmity for the prophethood that they killed many prophets, aliyazu billah. And the Christians, they started to demonstrate their love for Hazrat Isa alayhi salam. They showed love in an excessive manner by creating the Holy Trinity, aliyazu billah. So they started saying that God is made up of three concepts. So basically it's one God, but it is made up of three components or three concepts, aliyazu billah, just to demonstrate their love for Prophet Isa alayhi salam, which is against the requirement of the Iman that is revealed to us by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Similarly, the Quraysh Makkah, they had different views about the angels. So some of them believed that angels don't exist, and some of them believed that angels are the daughters of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, aliyazu billah, aliyazu billah. So both of these beliefs are digressing from the belief of Prophet ﷺ and Sahaba. Similarly, as Muslims, we believe in all the holy books and all the pamphlets that have been revealed by Allah Ta'ala. But the Jews, they refuse to accept Quran as the book of God. The Christians, they refuse to accept Quran as the book of God. And we, as Muslims, we believe in all the prophets, as has been specified in verse 136, that the Muslims, we believe in all the prophets and everything that has been revealed on these prophets alayhi salatu wasalam. On the contrary, the non-Muslims these days, the Ahle Kitab, or the people who are besides the Ahle Kitab, they refuse to believe in Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam as the last prophet of Allah. They refuse to follow him, and they refuse to believe that Quran is the book of God, which should be followed to gain success in this world and the hereafter. And there are some people who are unable to understand the logic of everything that God has done and has planned for humanity, simply because the human mind is not designed to understand everything that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is doing for humanity, or plans to do, or has done. So there are many things which the humans simply cannot understand. So in trying to discover the logic for every action of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or every action of fate or decree or taqdeer, so they start to make different types of interpretations to religion, and they start to digress away from Sirat-e-Mustaqim, from that Iman that is mentioned here, bimithli ma amantum bih, like similarly to the faith that you have believed in, O Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the Sahaba. So they start to digress away from this faith when they start to make different assumptions and interpretations, and they start to create their new religious claims, and they start to follow their own thought processes. So they become gumrah, they digress from the Sirat-e-Mustaqim. And this thing is important because almost everyone claims to follow God. The Jews and Christians, they claim that they follow one God. Even the Quraysh Makkah and the Hindus nowadays, they claim to follow a single God. And there are many other non-Muslims as well. But the point is that they don't they don't believe in all those things in the same manner as Prophet ﷺ and the Sahaba have believed. They just say that they believe in God, but that is not enough to guarantee an entry into paradise. Saying is not enough. We have to follow, we have to inculcate the Iman that was the Iman of Prophet ﷺ and Sahaba, and that has been specified clearly in the Quran and Hadith, and is there for us to follow. Similarly, there are people who want to justify the arrival of a new prophet, aliyazu billah, and for that they start to make different types of interpretations to the existing concept of prophethood that is part of our faith. So for example, one of the sects has created concepts such as they have created different types of prophethoods, and they claim that there is a shadow of prophethood that can exist after Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and that shadow of prophethood means arrival of a new prophet. And similarly, they make different types of interpretations to justify a coming of a new prophet after Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, aliyazu billah. So for example, they say that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was reincarnated as a new prophet. So it was Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but in the guise of a new person. So it was Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but disguised as a different person, aliyazu billah. So these sort of interpretations, they are just done to justify their own wishes and digress away from that Iman. بِمِثْلِ مَا آمَنْتُ بِهِ. So if we digress away from the Iman, from the beliefs that were given to us by Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and Sahaba and followed by them, then definitely we have left the straight path to paradise. So for these type of people, Allah is saying, فَسَيَكْفِيكَهُمُ اللَّهُ, that, O Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Allah is enough for them. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takes responsibility through these two words, that it is, I am enough for them, that I will protect you from whatever these people are doing. And this has also been mentioned in Surah Shu'ara, Wallahu ya'asimuka minan nas. O Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Allah ta'ala will protect you from the people, so don't worry. Then in verse number 138, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has used the word sibgha. Sibgha basically means color, and it also means here millat Ibrahim, the method or the way of life or the sunnah of Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam, which is exactly what was followed by Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and the Muslims, and we as Muslims, we also claim to follow that path. We follow that millat Ibrahimi, or the path of Ibrahim alayhi salam, along with our Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So here, Sibghatullah means that we Muslims are colored with the color of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So by using the word color, so there are many different interpretations to it. One of this is that the Christians, they do a baptism after 7 days. They clean so they wash the child with water, with colored water, and they don't do circumcision. But the message is that when the water is washed away, when the colored water is washed away, then the color goes away. And by not doing circumcision, there is still, some impurity which is left behind. The purpose of doing circumcision is to make the child pure. It's left behind, so that's still there. On the contrary, when a Muslim is colored with the color of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you can see that color through his actions when he does good deeds. So you can see that color in the batin as well as in zahir, in apparently and also non-apparently, because if he has iman, if he has the color of Allah's iman in his heart, then definitely you will see that color in his actions and in his deeds. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give hidayah to all the non-Muslims and also to Muslims to attain better level in paradise. Wallahu alam bis-sawab.